and welcome back to another video. This week we have got another Christmassy foodie video, which I definitely think are the best type of videos, and this time I am going to be trying some Christmassy donuts. So I ordered the new Christmas 6-pack from Doughnut Time. Just did an order online and they arrived yesterday, and I am so excited to get stuck in. For anyone that doesn't know, Doughnut Time do quite like extravagant donuts, I would say, and they've always got a lot of really interesting decoration, and they always taste really good as well. Like I said, this is the Christmas 6-pack. I think they have released a couple of different Christmassy ones. I think they've got a vegan one and a baked one as well, but this one is just like the standard Christmas 6-pack. I'll show you a quick glimpse of all the donuts that are included in this box. I will obviously talk through like each individual one a lot more as I come to taste it and try it. But yeah, just a quick glimpse now of what is coming up in this video. As you can see, they all look really good and very Christmassy as well. I feel like they've done a really good job with them this year. So let's get trying them. Okay, I'm gonna start with the one that I feel is the most boring out of the 6. They do all look really good, but I feel like this one doesn't excite me as much as the others. So I'm gonna start with this one. So this one is called Snowflake Lively, and this is actually a vegan donut. So it is a donut dipped in blue glaze, topped with fondant snowflakes, sprinkles and edible glitter. So it seems to be just like your standard iced donut with a little bit of extra decoration on the top. As you can see, they are quite thick donuts, and you do get quite a generous helping of icing on the top as well. That's nice. I feel like it's got the perfect ratio of donut to icing. The icing as well is really nice. It's not too sweet. It is sweet enough to like sweeten up the donut, but it's not too sickly. It doesn't really have like any flavour. It's just kind of sweet icing. If you're not really into like the big extravagant donuts, then that's probably a nice one for you. And it is vegan as well, and it tastes pretty much exactly the same as a normal donut. So yeah, off to a good start with that one. I am going to rate them all out of 10, and we can kind of do a ranking at the end of best to worst. I think I'm maybe going to rate that one. I feel like it's hard because it doesn't look quite as impressive as some of the other ones, but it does taste good, but it is quite plain. I think I might go strong with a 7 for that first one. It is simple, but it is a really good donut. I'm not going to give it any higher than a 7 because looking at the other ones have got a lot more like detail and decoration on them compared to that one. So I'm gonna start off with 7, and yeah, it was a good start. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the other vegan one next. So there's 2 vegan donuts in this box and the rest are non-vegan. So I'm gonna do the other vegan one now. This one is called Gingy. It's a donut dipped in Biscoff caramel glaze, piped with red and green glaze, topped with jelly tots and a handmade Biscoff gingerbread man biscuit. I mean, anything Biscoff I'm there for, so I am looking forward to this. So I've got a bit with like a little bit of everything on it. We've got a jelly tot, and this little bit here is the gingerbread man's leg. So we can hopefully get like an overall taste of like everything, if that makes sense. They're so thick, it's so hard to like bite into it. That's nice. I want to get another bit of the gingerbread man because I couldn't really taste it, so I just want to taste the gingerbread man on its own. So to me, the gingerbread man doesn't really taste of anything. It doesn't taste the Biscoff, and it doesn't really taste the ginger either. It just kind of is a biscuit. I'm not really getting much flavour from it. But the donut itself is really good. You do get like a little hint of Biscoff in that glaze, and I really like the jelly tots on it as well. I feel like obviously it's a completely different texture to the donut, so when you get like a little mouthful of the jelly tot, it just kind of adds something a little bit different, and I really like it. That one is not too sweet. Obviously Biscoff and caramel are quite sweet flavours, but I feel like it does kind of balance out quite well. Again, the donut itself was really nice. Obviously you saw how thick it was, and again, it's not dry at all. I really like the decoration on it. I think it looks really cute, and it is proper Christmassy. In terms of rating, I'm not sure what to do with this one because I really like how it's decorated, but I preferred the taste of that first one. Even though it was a lot simpler, I did prefer that one. So I might rate this gingy one a 6.5, because it was still nice, but in terms of like preference, I would rather go for that first one over this one. So yeah, 6.5 for the gingy one. I'm gonna go for this one. It's called It's Christmas Dime. So it's a ball donut filled with chunky Dime bar caramel, dipped in caramel glaze, drizzled with red glaze, piped with caramel buttercream, and topped with a slab of Dime bar. That's such a mouthful. There's like so much description to that. Yeah, this looks really, really good. I'm quite a big fan of a Dime bar. I like anything that's got like a little bit of crunch to it. So I am looking forward to this one. And this is the first filled one that we've got. So yeah, I'm excited to see what that's going to be like. This one was quite hard to cut because the Dime bar on the top was like solid. So it's quite hard to get into it. So it doesn't really look the best, but I've tried to get a little bit of everything. So we've got the filling, the Dime bar, the buttercream, and like the actual donut as well. I'm a bit worried that it might be quite sweet though. We'll see. That's good. So I didn't really get much of like the filling in that first bite. So I've cut another bit out from the opposite side. And as you can see, this bit's got like a lot of filling in it compared to the other. So I'm gonna try this part as well so I can try and get like an overall view of the whole donut. That's quite interesting actually. It's quite salty in a way. I have never tasted a donut like that before. I feel like it's got a little bit of everything. Like it's got that filling, it's got the crunchy Dime bar on the top, it's got the buttercream, it's got the icing. It's just like a big like explosion in your mouth, and I really, really like it. And like I said, it's not that sweet. Obviously Dime bar has kind of got like a little bit of a salty flavour to it. And the caramel that's inside the donut is quite, I don't want to say it's salty, but like it has got like a little bit of a salty kick to it, which I actually really, really like. Like I mentioned before I tried it, I was quite worried that that one was going to be really sweet because when I read the description, it was a lot of caramel. Yeah, that little like salty flavour like really balances it all out. And I really like how it's got like that crunchy bit of Dime on the top as well. I feel like again it just kind of adds that extra texture. Out of the ones that I've tried so far, that one is definitely my favourite. So I'm thinking I might give that one an 8. I feel like it's a really good balance of everything and it's a really nice flavour. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for the It's Christmas Dime. This next one that I'm going to try looks so, so cute. I don't even want to cut it up, but I do think it's going to be worth it. So this one is called License to Chill. It's a ball donut filled with whipped white chocolate ganache, dipped in Tim Tam glaze, piped with Nestle Milky Bar ganache, topped with marshmallow, mini Smarties, and a fizzy rainbow belt scarf. So this has got like a lot of white chocolate in it. I'm quite a big fan of white chocolate. I really like it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this actually. I quite like the filled donuts. I like getting like a little bit of a surprise when you cut into it. So this is what it looks like inside. You can see like the white chocolate filling in there, and I've got a bit of the Milky Bar on the top. So we've got the snowman's arm that I've cut off. Oh wow, that filling is amazing. Oh my god, wow. Okay, this one is my new favourite. I absolutely love it. That filling is unbelievable. Oh my god, that is just amazing. It's kind of blew my mind a little bit, that, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the filling is really, really good. It does give like white chocolate, but it's not sickly white chocolate, if that makes sense. It's quite like creamy, and I really, really like it. The white chocolate that's on the top is a little bit harder, so you get that little bit of extra crunch and like the mixture of the textures, which I really, really like. And I love the decoration on that one. I think it is so, so cute. So I think that is definitely been my favourite by far, which means it's going to have to get the highest score. So I'm going to give that one 9. Yeah, we'll go for a 9 for that one. It was really, really good. I'm going to go for the Elvis pretzel up next. So, oh, this one's also vegan. I didn't realise. So this one is another vegan donut. This one is a reindeer donut filled with lotus Biscoff spread, dipped in chocolate glaze, Biscoff ears, pretzel antlers, edible eyes and a red nose. So as I mentioned before, I love anything that's Biscoff, so I am looking forward to this. The thought of having like a Biscoff filling in a donut, wow. So there doesn't seem to be as much filling in this one compared to the previous one, but there is still quite a generous helping of Biscoff, so we can't really complain. That's a good one as well. Oh my god, the Biscoff flavour on that really comes through, and it literally just tastes like Biscoff. And I do think that they've got like exactly the right amount in there. I think if they did have any more, then it would make it too sweet. I think even at the moment I would struggle to eat that whole thing in one go. It is very, very sweet compared to like a lot of the others. That chocolate glaze on the top is really nice. It just kind of like breaks the Biscoff up a little bit. But yeah, that is another really, really good one. You really can't tell the difference between the vegan ones and the non-vegan ones. They taste exactly the same. It was good, but it's not been my favourite. I do still think that white chocolate one that I had before was better than that one. So I think I might go for 7.5 for that one, which I'm quite shocked at because I do absolutely love Biscoff and I was expecting that to be one of my favourites, but I just think it is a little bit sweet. And I feel like if I was going into like the Doughnut Time shop to buy one of the donuts, I would pick others over that one. So yeah, it's still nice, don't get me wrong, like I would still happily sit and eat it, but I just think it might be a little bit on the sweet side. But that's just my preference. But yeah, it's still a nice donut, so 7.5. Okay, on to the last one. I think I might have saved the most indulgent one until the end. Like, I've never seen a donut like this before. So we have got the Sam Yule L. Jackson. This is a chocolate log donut filled with chocolate ganache, dipped in chocolate glaze, piped with more chocolate ganache, topped with a chocolate Swiss roll and fondant holly. That is a lot of chocolate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That doesn't even look like a donut. It looks like an actual full-on cake. So you've got the donut at the bottom. This is like the chocolate ganache in the middle, chocolate ganache on the top and Swiss roll on top of that. I'm never going to be able to bite into that. Let's try and squeeze it down a little bit. Okay. That is very chocolatey, but it is good though. I don't actually think I've ever had like a chocolate donut before, where like the actual dough is chocolate. So that's something completely different for me, and I do really like it. I mean, it is a lot of chocolate, but it's not as sweet as what I was expecting. I feel like that Biscoff one was a lot sweeter than this one, which is quite surprising really, considering how much chocolate it actually is. I would hate to think how many calories were in that one as well. There's a lot going on. I feel like it represents Christmas. Like I mentioned, it is just like completely indulgent, and I feel like that's what Christmas is all about. So yeah, I do really like that one. Is it my favourite? I don't think so, but it's definitely up there. I feel like, I'm trying to remember what I gave the other ones now. I feel like I would maybe give it an 8, I would say. Definitely up there as one of the better ones, but not my absolute favourite. But yeah, it was a really, really good donut, and yeah, something a bit different as well. So that is me tried all 6 of the donuts that I got in my little Christmas 6-pack. There's not a single one in that box that I don't like and I wouldn't buy. Obviously there are some that I prefer, but I mean, they are all pretty good. So rating them best to worst, I would definitely say the snowman one was my favourite. So that was the one with the white chocolate in the middle. That filling, amazing. So I would definitely say that is my number 1. Number 2, I think I would actually go with that dime one. It was quite surprising for me, and I really liked like that little bit of saltiness and the crunch of the dime as well. Number 3, I would go with the chocolate log. It was a lot of chocolate, but I mean, who doesn't love chocolate? So that would be my number 3. Number 4 would be the Biscoff one, so the reindeer one. Number 5 would be that one that I had first, so that kind of like simple one with the snowflakes on it. Simple but good. And then number 6 would be the gingerbread man. Not because I didn't like it, but just out of all of them, it was my least favourite. So yeah, that is it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week for another video.